feel like a biscuits.
Where's the shirt? Oh, I love it. I love it.
You're a bumblebee?
Oh,
Bumblebaits? What does it say? I can't see.
Zombie bait.
zombie baits.
Oh.
Yeah, we're bumblebees.
But I can't see his at all. Just a little piece. And then
I'm like a fat billboard.
I love that you squeezed into it extra large.
Oh, dude.
Awesome.
Wow. How
get it, stretch it
did
out.
you do that?
It's a stretchy shirt, so you stretch it and it just stretches back.
No. You gotta.
You gotta break some elastic in there.
I've done it for years, so I know. What you do is
You wear it the night before. You sleep with it.
No.
That's what I did. Because this is, when I put it on out of the wash, dude, it feels like
That's how this
a
feels.
swimsuit, you know?
That's how this feels. Like I said, I feel like a tube of Pillsbury biscuits that's been
Yep.
popped.
It feels like a body
So
glove.
just
It's just like, what? So when I sleep with it,
it's all over. You sleep with it because you love it. You're the kind of guy that sleeps with his thumb in his mouth still.
something
you
wrong with
have
it?
a camera in your room or something?
Maybe.
It's recording.
Oh,
Why would you make fun of something that I do and I share with you in secret?
sorry.
Okay, now
But can you log on to
there's the camera.
the show?
Like, weird.
Camera looks straight.
Will Ferrell, what does he do?
Which one?
How now, brown cow?
How
now,
how- is that-
brown cow? He's looking at himself. in the
Anchorman.
mirror.
Yeah, he's like, how now, brown cow? How?
Oh no, brown cow.
Oh.
Or they would always show De La Hoya. He'd be like,
Oh, that's because De La Hoya had like, I think he was knocked too many times.
"What is he doing?"
Trying to catch flies in
Now I
his
feel
mouth,
like
dude.
if I'm gonna box, I need to do that, right? He's
It's
gotta-
because you've been boxed too many times at that point.
Is he unlocking his
One
jaws?
too many hit to the noggin.
De La Hoya does that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like,
That's a nerve. That's just a twitch he's had probably since he was a little. Since forever.
since his first concussion.
He was good at everything.
He was. He was.
He won that fight that he gave him his first loss on.
Wait, what?
He couldn't beat his buddy though. What was his buddy name?
Mm-hmm.
The guy from Pomona, Green Eyes. He lost to him twice. Couldn't beat him.
Oh. I don't know the guy's name.
It's not important.
No, not really. Green Eyes.
See that? He was checking him out.
Yeah.
Mosley. Couldn't beat him, Mosley.
I liked his green eyes. The way the ring lights glistened
the
off
way
of
the
him.
camera captured him sometimes when he was interviewing.
Green eyes.
I just got lost in his eyes.
I didn't even know he was a boxer.
What?
Wait, he's a boxer? I thought he was a Calvin Klein model.
Shut up, Tommy. Oh my god.
All right, who's bringing us to the show?
Our
Our matey.
our
matey.
our show is
Brought to you by Pirates. Hello and welcome to this week's episode of Fish Story, bringing fishermen's stories to you from around the world. The idea behind the show is to spread happiness to the world through the joys of fishing. We got a full lineup today. A little bit more guests than we usually have, but that's going to be fine because we want to hear each and every one of those. We're going to start off on the East Coast and then swing back around to Utah and a lot of West Coast callers. Pacific Northwest.
Hey everybody, by the way, this is Tommy. I'm here and I've been here on time today, and Paul forgets to intro me because apparently I'm just there.
Well, I wanted to intro you in such a way that our listeners can actually visualize what, because Tommy is wearing
Ugh.
our sponsored, our sponsor sent us in 2 extra large shirts. And
Yes.
it's brought to you by Zombie Baits.
Today's show is brought to you by Zombie Baits, and
Yes.
this February they're going to be in the box. So this February, we're waking the dead, and they sent us in some shirts, but Paul's shirt fits okay. My shirt is a little snug. It kind of looks like I'm a tube of Pillsbury biscuits that have already exploded. It's just all over the place. You'll see it later, I'm sure.
So it's a size extra large, and if when you see this later, it actually fits me quite snug. And so Tommy is in the same size shirt I'm wearing, and he agreed to wear it. I asked him politely yesterday, please wear the shirt. It's going to be funny. People
Politely, he tried to, blackmail me with some pictures that I didn't want out.
Yes, that did happen too, because I wanted to do a Tommy blog, and Tommy shut it down. So we don't do Tommy blogs when Tommy doesn't agree to them.
Yeah, I mean, come on. Okay.
We're still going to use the blog, but it's going to be Paul on leadership. It's funny.
Yeah. It's
It's
Paul's
fun.
leadership blog,
Yeah, Paul on leadership, and we'll have a quote.
quoting one of his most favorite and very intellectual people in history, right?
Yes, very much.
Especially in literature. I mean, they're big in literature
It is very
and the
big.
movies.
Yes. Well, now we have to.
We don't have to tell them. They'll see it.
They
Look
will
on
see
the
it.
blog.
Some of our admin staff I run it by them, and so some people have seen it.
They get the pre-laugh to the laugh.
Yeah, because I have ideas and so many of them out there, and I
like
just
you-
kind of throw them.
I like how you said so many of them, because there's not really many in there.
Did I say it like
Yeah,
that?
you're like, I get ideas. So many of them. No.
I run it by our team just to see if they think it's funny. Although I don't need them to tell me it's funny. I just do it, but Tommy
Yeah.
gets mad when I do that.
He just does whatever he wants.
Yeah, that's a lot of the responses I get. So we'll put that blog out today. So
This shirt is so tight,
I
man. I
know.
feel like
you
I'm wearing...
you look 10 pounds smaller.
It's just all sucked in. I'm wearing a corset.
Well, that's a sight to see. If you could put on a corset and take a picture with
I
the
feel...
fishing, let's go fishing.
No, I'm not
later.
wearing a corset going fishing.
Please do.
That is not good. I
that
look
is
like
going
the
to be
worst
great.
beer, like Oktoberfest waitress.
I am wearing the Columbia River hookers.
As am I.
Is Tommy.
As am I.
And we know that Ryan.
Ryan, I
is
know
out
you're
there
listening.
on the water fishing. So
And I got a lot of heat from Ryan, so I decided, you know what? Oh, Ryan, this one's for you, buddy. Columbia River Hookers, check them out.
yes,
They do a lot for this for the community over there, and as well pretty much on the internet and everything. I mean, they
and
help
he's
out
the
a lot
newest
of.
member of our version of the pro staff. So
Yeah.
thank you, Ryan.
Yeah, absolutely, and we have a lot of new things coming around soon, so stay tuned for that.
Yeah, we got a couple of minutes, so let's talk about what's new with our blog. So, our blog is going to be the feed is going to go to.
I like how you said
fishing
blog
app.
and then looked at me. I thought you said blob for a minute.
Well, I think subconsciously I went that way.
you
I
went
was
blob.
just like, blob. I looked at you. But no, we teamed up with an app. It's called the Daily Reel. REEL. And so our blog is going to be featured there. So the people who have kindly submitted their fish story via blog, that's going to be available on the Daily Reel. That is actually our only coupon. Well, I shouldn't say that because we have 2 coupons out on the market right now. One is from the Daily Reel. On their daily deals, you get your first box for $1. And then a regular price after that. But the other group that has a coupon is our admin staff. And so those of you who are admins on our fishing group, if you see admin, because I believe the title's there, you could ask them for the code, and you get your discount there as well. But right now, we are on the Daily Reel. It's a free app, and if you go on the daily deals, we have a $1 box.
Yeah,
And
so check it out.
It's a pilot.
Order your box. I
We'll
mean,
see how it goes. I
honestly,
hope it goes well.
It's a dollar box. After that, it's $14 plus shipping, and I mean, dude, you get $40 worth of stuff at least. So I mean, you can't really beat it. So check it out. Take advantage of the deal. Check out the daily reel.
Yes.
Ah, you like what I did there, huh?
That's,
I'm a regular Dr. Seuss.
That's funny.
That's punny. So punny.
Okay, so let's get our first guest on the show, Ben Gothen.
Ben Gothen.
Comes-
Good call.
Good call. He's actually at work, and so I'm really happy that he was he scheduled some time
Oh, cool.
to answer the call.
Yeah, we
And
don't want
so-
to keep him away from his job at this. So
Yeah, he just needed to know what time we were going to call. So, and we've done that before. I think
our good friend Dan does it all the time.
Dan did it the first time we were intro to Dan. He was actually at work, and
He was riding a choo-choo.
yeah, he has he gets to
works on-
engineer a train.
He works
Like, and
on
it's
trains,
his local
yeah.
yard, but that's pretty cool.
Yeah, he gets to work on trains. Way to go, Dan! If you're listening, which I know you are, because you have to. We're awesome.
Yeah,
we miss
drive
you,
a
buddy.
train.
Yeah,
Is that
drive
what
a
you're
train.
gonna tell him?
Choo-choo. Yeah.
It's like, what can you say? Good job, Dan, for driving a train.
Dan's awesome.
You know,
You know,
I was trying to
even though, as much as he always sits there and says Team Paul, I still love you, Dan. Remember who made that first call?
Well, it's Team Outsider. I know
It's Team Outsider.
There's no
It is-
teams here.
it
but
is Team Outsider.
you know what? People kind of jumped on the team thing because you said it.
It's fun.
It is fun.
It is fun. I honestly think, you know what we should do? We should get shirts with like boxers on them. Like one guy facing one and the other one facing the other, and it says Team Tommy, Team Paul.
Before we
That'd
do
be
that,
awesome.
Before we do that, let's pose for
Picture?
the picture.
Okay.
No, we sent out a photo where
Sorry,
it's
I'm so
Aquaman.
photogenic. Oh yeah.
It's a guy with his shirt off and a rake. Let's.
I
you
told
and
you,
do
dude.
that.
Don't take pictures of me while I'm trying to
Let's
do my yard.
that, and let's call Kyle
Make
because
sure we got him.
he
in
had
there.
everything he needed. But
Absolutely.
it's great fish story, ice fishing, and he's got a fishing buddy with him.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So next up we have
We have Gage.
Gage.
Now, where do you know where Gage is from, or is he from?
We're back now to the Pacific Northwest.
Wow, it's like we went on a trip and I didn't even catch the plane.
You're sitting in coach, dude.
Well,
You're sitting in coach while everybody else.
I'm taking up two seats in coach.
Sitting in. Yeah, you know we can't put you in coach because we'd have to buy 2 seats.
Yeah, I'd have to buy 2 seats. Or put me near an emergency exit, which is probably bad because I'd probably.
You're not going to help anybody, and if you're just going.
Oh, I'm the first one out
and jump out. You're like, hey Tommy,
click, woof.
Gone.
And my weight, I'd probably just get stuck in the door anyway. So I just plug the doors.
Or break that little slide that inflates, for on the water.
I jump down and all.
Like, nobody else can use this side.
I look like a balloon that just like just holding on to the end of it. Everybody else is stuck on the plane.
You shoot like maybe 50 yards, like you're just it's like a propeller,
Just far enough where nobody can get.
Yeah, you're like, hey Tommy, where are you going?
The
Shore's this way.
The fat guy took the raft.
Where you're having fun, like just so much fun, ear to ear smiles, and you're just like, look at me, I'm moving.
I'm on the water.
I'm on the water. I haven't surfed since I was a kid.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Right.
Still in the market for finding a board big enough to hold me.
All right, so let's call. You know what? When I see names that I might mess up, I just let you say them.
Gage?
Yes.
It's Gage.
Well, I wanted to say. Do you not want to say gosh?
No, it's Gage.
Okay.
That's like a pressure gauge. That's gauge.
Well, how do you know?
In the English dictionary, that is.
How do you know that he doesn't say it differently?
I'm gonna assume that he says it how it's spelled.
Okay, you say the intro. Then.
Okay.
All right, let's do Tommy intro. For the second time, the first time you did the intro, you fumbled it,
Oh yeah, I fumble.
and that's why we took it away from you. I can't even get you to go with me to like the local.
I'm telling you, let's
pond.
go today. Well, we
And
will
we
leave.
live next
you know
to
what?
the
We
ocean,
can make
and
a
I'm just
video
like,
today while we're
"Hey,
over there.
Tommy, let's go fish
We'll do
the
that
ocean."
today instead
And
of
he's
hanging
like,
around the house.
I don't want to fish the ocean.
Well, after we leave the studio, we'll go to the house. We drink beer, we talk, and then we just sit there and complain to each other. Instead of doing that, we'll go to the lake and we'll complain to each other and we'll videotape it.
Yeah, let's go. To
I won't
the
wear my
local
shirt
lake.
though, because I'm gonna switch my shirt only because
No, you should wear that.
it looks like I'm wearing one of those body glove like surfer wetsuits.
Okay, let's call Travis.
All right, giving Travis a call.
Travis is a reschedule from he had to work last week, and
Oh, yeah.
he let us know that when you're so bored at work, you might as well work.
Yeah, I know that does suck at times. Like when you actually have to work. All right, giving Travis a call on to J Rod.
We're going to J Rod.
J Rod. That just seems like one of those names that you J Rod like you just throw out there. Have a good one with it. You can't do that with Paul. Paul.
You can.
You can't do it. You sound stupid at that point. Paul.
Well, that shouldn't be any other. It's like every day for you. So why?
My feelings you have hurt. I don't even want to talk to you anymore.
Alright, so let's.
Don't talk to me.
I was just narrating like what I'm doing. I wasn't actually
Because apparently we got to narrate.
calling J Rod.
Oh, well, you should have said that. Oh, wait, you did.
I did say. Yeah, that was a great call, and I think I saw your message. We got a message in that our calls were going in and out, and so you know what, we use radio. We might have to go. Maybe use another live feed.
Maybe.
This is the
We'll
last-
talk about
yeah,
that
we'll
later.
talk about that later. So because we get dropped,
Yeah.
we've been getting dropped a lot.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like...
on our live feed.
We've been
So-
dropping it a lot. Dropping it a lot.
Oh God, how long is that gonna last? Please make it stop. Tommy's dancing.
Actually, to be honest,
Drop
I
it
just
like
moved.
it's hot.
The rest of it just followed. Like I said, lava lamp. Move one way,